Guy Terrell co-authored A Short History of Richmond and The Fourth Branch of Government, We the People, with his friend Jack Trammell. He's also published poems in Tar River Poetry Review and Streetlight. He's a past president and current treasurer of the Poetry Society of Virginia, and we appreciate he has done so much for the Poetry Society, both in the past and currently. So if you want to add anything to your bio, Guy, please do, and take it away.
That's good. On the birthday of Alfred Lord Tennyson, August 6th, 1809. What prompted this was it was his birthday recently, and it said, which I did not know, that he had suffered from depression when he was a younger man. Some days I think I want to end all this, join the growing list of friends and family who have departed, all those who knew me as a child back then, sent cards, planted kisses. But I still find unexpected wonder, like the stray cat who this summer wandered into my yard and decided to stay since I feed him consistently. Who could abandon such a sacred duty? Male cat with a muscled neck who muzzles my hand with his head the moment I reach down with a bowl of chicken and broth. He will not step inside the house. What keeps him out? What stays my hand from solving all my unfilled longings? Tomorrow, the last bud on the last daylily in my yard will open and throw its yellow light back towards the sun that will soon enough turn off its flame and freeze us all. For now, I no longer need anyone's accolades. My marching band that only responds to me is enough to march down the corridors of whatever brain remains intact and throbbing. I no longer listen to words I cannot believe. Soon enough, this day will be long ago. And the second and final poem is the next one. And this took place at Chop Suey Books. The date I had on this poem originally was 2018, so I assume it happened back then.
However, I will point out the guy sent me a note that it had been heavily edited this year. We all know that phenomenon, and it's always better. So thank you.
Titles of books found at a poetry reading at a bookstore. Inside a cramped bookstore, seats closest to the podium fill first. The rest of us fan into the aisles the way a river splits at its delta. Along shelves, embossed spines like vertical theater marquees makes other poems out of themselves while we wait to get started. When the poet speaks, the room becomes an open boat, wind in our faces, with each newly turned page refreshing the breeze. Book titles tell simple stories, filled with leaves, nights and days of leaves, a paper music only you can hear, with oceans of leaves curling at your feet. The story of the Jews, the woman who smashed code, President McKinley, flesh and bones. France is a feast, the right man, code girls, the second coming of the KKK. Keep on keeping on, city of brass, democracy in chains, enemies and neighbors, nomad land, surviving America in the 21st century, fractured continent, a brief history of everyone who ever lived, how to write a poem. Thank you.